Shalom, shalom, welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. We are about to begin. All right, we will begin shortly. All right, then. Shalom. All right, let's begin over here.
Joel Payne, if I could ask you to stand by, because we have now just made contact with Nancy Cortez, who is at the White House. And Nancy, obviously a historic day, as I mentioned here, as soon as we broke in with this breaking news. This is just Joel Payne, if I could ask you to stand by, because we have now just made contact with Nancy Cortez, who is at the White House. And Nancy, obviously a historic day, as I mentioned here, as soon as we broke in with this breaking news. This is just another twist to what has already been a historic election cycle. And as we were speaking there with Joel Payne, our CBS political contributor,
all right, the people in YouTube mobile live, please be on the lookout. I'm gonna put some
I do agree.
Moderator, Brother Daniel, making you a moderator.
Has been seeking for nearly half a century. But before we get to that, Christine, we do have a major piece of news, which is just moments ago, President Biden answered a question that many of us have been asking, and that was whether he would endorse his vice president to take his place. And in a statement on social media, he now has. Here's what he says. He says, "My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president,
and they tried to,
been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump." So this is a major puzzle piece falling into place, Christine. Had he not done that,
so just in case when those people come over there and then they try to
perhaps a
disrupt the chart, troll, don't even argue with them, just hide them, eliminate
his
them.
endorsement
Okay?
over to
All right.
the vice president,
Let's
but
begin
also
this.
his campaign war chest, his campaign operation, basically giving her the most high-profile endorsement he can to launch her on what will now be a breakneck 3.5-month campaign for the presidency. This is just something that we really haven't seen in modern times.
I have to imagine before he made this endorsement, his inner circle, his team must have said to him, "This is our best path forward."
Yes, and there have been a couple of different...
All right. All right. Whoop, don't want to put that much in there. All right, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. Shalom. Thank you for being here. It's good to be here. Please give me a oops. Is that this one? All right. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. The people in Patreon and excuse me, the people in YouTube and YouTube Mobile Live. Thank you, Brother Daniel, Gene 7. All right, Leslie Robinson, thank you. The people over there and YouTube. All right then, okay, because I do not have the microphone too far from me. I don't want to obscure the YouTube Mobile Live because I'm going 2 ways and stuff like that. To me, this thing look blurry, but of course, it is good. Beloved, great glory to the Mighty One. Yes, a lot's going on. We are going to go ahead and talk about these things one by one and somewhat, I don't like the word breaking down, but make it make sense. Okay? What seems to be the problem? What seems to be the issue? What is it now? Suddenly, there's a dropout. Suddenly, people are like, hey, I give up. Beloved, you may be older than I am. I cannot for the life of me remember one time in so-called 83 life when they are in power, they just wake up one day, they say, you know what? I do not want to deal with this thing. I don't want this power anymore. I give up. When was the last time 83 were in a position of power and they just let it go because, oh, I'm sick? Have you seen the pattern? Remember that queen over there in Finland? Is that what that is? There's somewhere, some European, Finland or Sweden, Swedish queen. Oh, she has pancreatic cancer or some form of fibroids. I don't know what. She has some type of cancer. Oh, she has this cancer, so she give up. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Let me stop this right. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, she has this type of cancer. She give up. She don't want to deal with this anymore. It's time for her to focus on her life. Oh, this Republican fellow, this House of Representative, they're just leaving things behind. President Johnson. Okay, President Johnson. LBJ, I believe. One of my favorite presidents because LBJ, well, of course, LBJ did this, because of he lost in Vietnam. So he was just like, hey, yeah, back my history, get the hell out of it. Now, ever since those people, they'll ride this thing until death. Although they are dead wrong, they know they're wrong. They'll ride it out. But for some reason, this fellow had dropped out. And it's a mockery. I see a lot of people so excited. Wow, Trump win this by a landslide. God, please. Let him. You have no idea how fast you just fast forward your destruction. People just sit there and they look at this thing as some form of mild occurrence. Oh, man, it just happened. He was too old and things like that. They knew the fellow was not good. For those of you who watched the Esau's Trouble we had released this Friday, what was the theme of this video? What was the key word? What was the key word we saw there? what indeed happened in this specific city or town that we look at it, we say, hey, this is not a good omen. Let me see if I can get the thumbnail so I can share it with the people. The people, and you may not be able to see this. Excuse me. All right, let me see this right here. Okay. What happened? What? Oh, the video. There we go. Let me share this right quick. The keyword, if you look at the thumbnail right here, of course, you know what? Let me just share the thumbnail instead of this. There you go. All right. When you look at the thumbnail right here, all right, this word here, destruction of Rome, great omen. The tornado that happened in the town or city of Rome was an harbinger, or in that case, a foreshadowing of this thing coming. And we did told the people, we did told you this thing going to come down. And people are saying, well, you know, Kamala Harris and stuff like that. We'll get into this, okay? We'll get into that. They know it's over. The time is done. There's nothing they can do about this thing to make it better. There's no slow it down. There's no stopping it. And hell, definitely there is no avoiding it. Rome. And 2 days after that, well, this fellow decided, well, you know, I'm sick. I have this disease, and I really need to get out. I really need to go somewhere and just lie down because I'm tired. You know, I'm beloved, please type in the comment board, both in YouTube Live and regular YouTube, how old is this fellow? And if you know how old he is, you may do your thing. How old is this fellow when he stopped, when he chose to stop? He could have stopped at any age, but he the fellow, he chose to stop exactly at that age. We are not making this up, beloved. People think we are making this up. People think we just make this up. And what is 81? 1 plus 8, or 8 plus 1 in that case? 8 plus 1, what is that equal to? And what is the significance of number 9? This is no coincidence. Eight plus 1 equal 9. Destruction, judgment, curse. We are not making this up. We are not now trying to prove things to people. He chose to stop at this specific age. Beloved, whether this guy came back, whether he won, he lost, it won't matter. It hasn't been matter. You know when? Since when? Ever since you people came here in 1492, you put your feet there. That's it. Things been rolling and it won't stop. See, in 2019, you people really thought, of course, the priesthood of Mahan never told you the truth. You only learn the truth when you come in the midst of us. See, the priesthood of Mahan never told anyone any truth. They never told them that they are going to have to pay for this. They just told them, by the blood of Jesus, you are covered. Go out there, rape, rob, murder, kill, steal, do everything as long as you say, I believe he died for my sin, you are saved. And then again, sin just literally means you break the law of God. You break God's law. And what is God's law? Not your law. Do you know it's virtually impossible to break the 10 Commandments? But you Christians, you preach to them and twist everything. Or adultery means when a man cheating on his wife, when a wife cheating on his husband. That has nothing to do with that. That's what you guys did. You spent centuries, the thousands of years, shunning, make people afraid and discuss of sex, while you are bringing the whole cowboyism things, and now look at your number, you're whacked. Although you came out on numbers and say, hey, this year the earth population reached 8 billion. And at the same time, in the next corner of your mouth, you say, hey, Italy, infertility, low birth, Japan, low birth rate, South Korea, North Korea, low birth rate, the Philippines and all over, low birth rate, the Western civilization and Eastern civilization, low birth rate. Where the hell those 8 billion people came from? Who are they? How did we even get there? But that's what you people did. You shun people. You never told the truth. That's what the priesthood of Mahan did. They just lied to everyone. It is just in 2020, the so-called elites and everybody else find out that they are in trouble. When they are watching our people, our channels and others, they realize they are in deep hish and they can't get out of it. Everything that you're seeing here right there, beloved, it's just a theater. It's just like, hey, look at me, I'm doing things. Is it a coincidence when we release our book, which means prophecy fulfilled, knowledge is increased? Now we are bringing our knowledge forth. You're not going to come out there and try to shun us and try to tell us, hey, well, I didn't approve this book, therefore don't study it. I didn't approve this book, therefore don't buy it. I didn't approve this book. The Catholic Church didn't approve this book, therefore this book is evil and stuff. You see, right after the book just published and all these degongulation, all these things are happening. Because the people stand with great boldness right in your face and say, j'accuse. J'accuse 83. We are calling you out. We've been calling you out. And you can't do anything about it. Now, recently, there was an event that happened a few months ago, somewhere around April the 8th or the 9th for certain people. And ever since this event happened, and you can see the path of this celestial body. Of course, when you look at Rome over there in New York, it's close to Albany. There's a sister that stayed there. No, they didn't see that coming at all. They didn't see it coming, beloved. You do know the so-called elites. I'm not talking about that fellow, the Elon Musk, those Bill Gates. Those guys don't know anything, man. You know, those dudes as innocent as a church mouse. Is that what that is? They don't know anything. Those are the people they just put there so they can say, hey, those are the elite. Look at them. He's going to black the sun. Oh, he's going to take you to Madim. Remember that fellow? They're always talking about, oh, well, we'll take people to Madim and come up with that garbage truck. Now everybody's making fun of this truck. I don't know why people bought this thing. But anyway, that's his thing. Those dudes, they don't know anything about that. They didn't know the truth. They just now realize that, whoa, oh, crap. Boy, we kind of we getting shafted right here. We left with the bag. We hold we gotta pay this. They really thought, beloved, 2020 was going to be a reset of the whirling 20s. Remember what they did to Black Wall Street? They swagger checked everything that our people have. They destroyed them. They took all the technology and things that they have. And then they destroy, in the 1915s, during the World War I, they go around and destroy our ancient civilization that they are calling Tartaria or whatever. They weren't fighting each other over there in Europe or wherever they said they were fighting. They were destroying our stuff. And then in the 1920s, they call it the Roaring 20s. They were roaring, the economy was good and stuff because you stole our stuff. You stole our blessing. And then they thought 2020, 100 years later, they were going to repeat the same thing. Come to find out that the priesthood of Mahan been silent for a while. Ever since that fellow, Mr. Benedict the true Pope, when he was caught with those little boys, he went down quietly. A year or two, Mr. Pope Benedict, he passed the real Pope. And we told you. The Queen, of course, one head of the eagle. Mr. Pope Benedict, the true Pope, not Francis. Francis is just some dude they put over there to warm up the bench, to keep the chair warm. The second head of the eagle, Mr. Jimmy Carter or Joe Biden, is the third head of the eagle. Beloved, could we say that Biden, so to speak, is the last head of the eagle now because he dropped down, he stepped down? Would you considering this to be the last head of the eagle went down? Of course, we know Jimmy Carter, of course, he was the last head. But anyway, would you consider Mr. Biden to be the last head? Could it be possible, should I say it so, that Mr. Biden is the last head of the eagle that went down? Would you say so? Would you agree with us? This subject need to be pondered. It may be prophecy that, well, of course, it is prophecy that happened right in front of us. But yes. Now people are like, whoa, Trump going to, oh man, the moment Trump get to power, all the hurricane will stop, all the tornado will go away, all the wildfire will cease, the food's gonna be free, rent gonna be, and then car insurance and all that and everything. He's gonna make America great again because he did it before. He's going to build that wall and he's going to bring all those migrant, look, listen. You see, your government in some way control everything. Because they have somebody that controls them, it's called the elite. See, your government can go out there and do anything on their own. See, your government brought all those migrants here. We told you from the beginning because they brought them here to padded your number. You are an extinct race. You are not going extinct. You are extinct. The white race is an extinct race. You don't need to find the last white man or the last white woman or the last white child and say, this is the last one of them. And then when that person perishes, say, hey, they went extinct. No, you're looking at their future. You say, hey, in 10, 20 years, how much of them are going to be left here? Can they reproduce? No, they can't. Therefore, you are an extinct race. You're done. That's why they are bringing those migrants here, to make you somewhat feel a little bit comfortable. Those migrants are not getting here on their own. They are not getting here because they're strong. They just cross the border. They get here because they have an invitation. They're invited to get here. They are brought here. They are flown in jet. The so-called elites. Those ones, I'm not saying that those are the elite that you know, like your Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos. No. The ones that are behind closed doors, those are the ones that pay for the transportation and have them shipped to a certain state so they can get certain tax and use those people for cheap labor. And those migrants are not coming here to be your friend, dog. They weren't already our friend. They were not. Of course, you see that there's a specific group of migrants they are keeping back. They don't want those people here. But they are bringing the one that kind of like look like you. Beloved, these things that you are seeing here that happen concerning Mr. Biden and the next election or whatever that's going to be, that has nothing to do with anyone out there. It has everything to do with you and the nation and prophecy. What they need, beloved, they need one, your prayer, two, your vote. If you give them both of those two things or even one of those things, they won. The only way for those people to win this is if we pray for them or we vote for them. And we won't do neither. We'll not pray for you. We'll not vote for you. See, you don't need the 2/3. You don't need them, and definitely you don't need the people that look like us because they can do anything for you. See, one of our prayer was worth 1,000,000 of them. So you need this small, specific group of people. You act like we don't matter. You act like we have no direct impact, or no impact at all on the world, but you're quietly watching, waiting, and see what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. That's the main reason why you're spying on our stuff. Talking about spying, you got hit. See, 83 got hit pretty bad, very, very bad. Well, Microsoft, it's because, this company over there made an update that went down and crashed the entire system. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you really going to sit there and tell this lie? Well, it's an update and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. No, you got hit. We hit you. This is a precise. This is not anything to do with this cyber whatever terrorist or some hacker or anything. You got hit. You see, we told you the sun have particles that are below the phantom realm, and they just enter your system or whatever system that, and then they're breaking it down. You people are acting like whatever that happened, it's a mistake. It's just a mistake on your part. Oh, we know what happened. We did it. Look. Excuse me, beloved. Here we go. Okay, so this is a sister just shared this with us. Okay, if you look at the screen, let me see if I can put the screen full screen. The people in the mobile live. Oh, mobile live, you can see it. Let me just do this right here. Mobile live, you can see it. All right, this is the screen over there. So. There we go. Oh. All right, this is the blue screen. Damn it. Recovery, it looks like Windows didn't load correctly. If you'd like to restart and try it again, choose restart my PC below. Otherwise, see advanced repair options for troubleshooting, tools, and advanced options. If you don't know which option is right for you, contact someone you trust to help with this. See advanced repair option and all that. Restart my PC or whatever that is. So that's the blue screen the sister had. Okay. Okay, that's the blue screen the sister had. You guys are doing this. You decided to lose billions of dollars because I am doing an update and then I'm going to take all of your computers worldwide down. Is it a coincidence, beloved? This thing happened a few days ago. I shall say it happened right, Rome when the video stopped. And then next thing you know, Mr. Biden, Sir Biden, a hunchback of Notre Dame, and stepped down. Is it a coincidence, beloved? With this outage that is worldwide, people are losing money. And there's one thing you do know about 83. They don't like to lose money. You see, when it comes to remedy things like that, this outdate been there for 2 days, you guys can fix it. But oh boy, when it comes to blacked our channel, when it comes to harassing us through social media, when it comes to blacklisting, shadow banning our channels, our stuff, our online websites, our videos, our photos, our books, our things, you guys are very good at that. Oh, hell, you only show there's 393 people watching this, which we know that's all in 1,000. You're very good at fixing and, well, not fixing. You're very good at hiding things. But when it comes to a true problem, when it comes to a genuine problem, an authentic troubleshooting problem, you can't do anything. You just sit there. Well, you have to know there is and there's other company that technology is moving too fast, and we have to know exactly where the update and stuff. You guys are very good when it comes to harassing us. You're very good of sending things and say, hey, you said something here on YouTube that violated our guideline, so therefore we froze your channel, we put you down for 2 weeks, or we give you a strike, we give you this. You're very good at that. You're very good at harassing us. Destruction. You're very good at this. But when it comes to come up with a solution, when it comes to healing, you can't. You just sit there and then you're flinging things around. Like we said in the book, you like a monkey that flinging his own hair at that other monkey you saw in that giant mirror. And you're going crazy. And then the thing that bothering you the most is how dare that monkey flinging this thing at you. But the moment you're trying to fling, you try to fling too. You're very good, yes, at keeping our people out. But when it comes to you to do something to save your own goddamn life, you can't. You're very good at removing the comments. You're very good when other Gentiles are coming in the midst and try to ask questions. There is multiple times. I can't even tell you how many times this happens. I have so-called white people sending me email. I'm reading the email. I copy the email. And when I'm trying to send the email back onto them, the email is gone. Many of them want to know the truth. They say, where should I start? I don't want to be destroyed. I don't want my people to be, where should I start? The moment I try to read the email, it disappeared. Now, what happened here? What's going on? The book that I published, I sent, even before the book published, like 6 months before, I sent two of our brothers that are online, a brother and a sister that are online. I sent them email, asked them permission, and I asked them the address so I can send them a signed and consecrated book. They never respond. They used to respond before. I used to communicate with them all the time. They never respond. I send them email upon email. They never respond. Now I'm just going to have to go to my old records and see where the address that I'm going to send them the books. Of course, if you are interested, you can send me an email and get a sign or consecrated copies, okay? Sister, let me share this with the nation. This brother right here. Okay, let me see this. Okay, this is Sister. Give me a second here. All right, let me share this with the nation. So you people are very good at this. And YouTube, I will stop screen. Let me get this with you. Okay, this is a signed and consecrated copy. Okay, well, this is a signed copy. Okay, this is one of the dear brother of mine. Okay, so this is the signed copy of it. And this is the seal, our seal. Well, this is my seal, and this is this. So if you wish to have a signed copy like this, and consecrated copy, consecration is different. Consecration, there is the holy seal in there. Okay, and you will see the holy seal in the consecration. Okay, it's done differently. All right, this is a signed copy here for brother, the beloved brother over there. Okay, and I believe, oops, give me a second. Give me a second. What does that mean? It's for the people that know what it means. They'll know. The people that see it, they'll know what that is. Okay, they'll know what that is. They'll know what that means. If you like a signed copy, it's $120. Okay, this sister right here. The hard copy will be available by Tuesday this week coming up here. All of you that didn't have your name there, such as Sister Renana, we put your name in the hard copy. Okay. All the people that had consent on Patreon, all of you, we had a chance to put all your name in there. They are there. All right. This is the hard copy. All right. That's the hard copy. All right. That's the authors. You know what? Let me just stop this. Give me a second. Let me share this one last one, and then we're going to move. This is how we take our little breaks. Okay, that's the beloved sister right there. She has her own copy. Okay, so things like that, when people see those things, they are getting very afraid. All right, see, things like that shouldn't happen. Okay, let me just, oops. There we go. All right, the sister has her own copy here. This is mandatory for all the 8K to have this. Whether you are not one of us, but this book have to call you, okay? This is a calling. If it didn't call you, you can't have it. Okay? Don't try to get it. If the call is not now, don't do it now, okay? All right, the hard copy. If you would like a hard copy, this is the hard copy. A hard cover. All right. So if you would like one, all of you folks that didn't have your name in there, Sister Astarte Jones, we add your name in there. It's in the hard copy only. Okay. The hard copy. So the hard copy is going to be available on probably this Wednesday. Okay. The hard copy had all the correction. For instance, in the email, one of the email alone in this work, I put at Gigamil instead of Gmail, so it's corrected. Okay, so that's the only thing. The only correction is in there is the email correction and the other names of the people that did not have the time, the one that was not able to tell us. All of you that put your consent, your name is already in there. We got other project we are working on. Please. Okay, let us know if you're one of our members. Let us know, should we keep the whole thing? We'll let you know, and things like that. How much is the hard copy, Brother Big Levi? $100. The hard copy is $100. It's going to be on whatever that thing is, Amazon. Okay, that's our things. Well, they got the reason why we see this is green. Oh man, let me try to stop that green screen right quick. Man, how do we stop the green screen in this? There's a place, settings, virtual background. Take the green screen out. Is that what that is? None. No virtual background. This thing froze. Okay, there you go. Okay, so it's because it got the green on it, you couldn't see it well. So, all right. Okay, don't know, is it upside down? We will study, okay, beloved, starting September 1st, you can get a consecrated hard copy. Okay, soft bag, hard copy, you can get a consecrated. All right, so number 58, Yehi Alel, mission, ophthalmologist, optometrist, optician, vision therapist, visual rehabilitation specialist. So people that have angel number 58, or your specialty is eyes, you can make the blind see. We give you the instruction in there. Okay, give against sorrows and heal diseases, mainly eye illness. Brave, honest, passionate for Venus, straight up baking machine. People that the number 58 is your guardian angel, you all about that baking. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but you're passionate about that. That's good. That's good. Number 58, and just like number 2, 58 and Ahia, they all about that baking process. They are very passionate about it. They just love that. Those people could be considered as Nogahites. Okay, again, number 58, Yehi Alel, ophthalmologist, optometrist, optician, vision therapist, visual rehabilitation specialists. They're all about that baking. Anybody 58 here? Anybody in the midst of 58? They are very passionate for Noga, Venus. Okay, so anyway, we'll talk about the book at the end, but nonetheless, okay? So, let me should I put that thing back? Because the green screen is very, sometimes I'm showing something has green on it, it's messing with this. I'll correct it later, but anyway. So, beloved, have you seen those people? They are very good when it comes to mess with our stuff, when it comes to destroy our things, when it's come to destroy and hide the truth. They are very good at this. But when it comes to them try to get themselves out, No, Sister Delvina Irish, no, don't buy it from Amazon. If you want to get a copy from me, send me an email and your address in the payment. I have books here. I will sign them, and there's the sign and there's the consecration. I'll send it to you. Or if you wish it to get the one that you get on Amazon signed, well, mail it to me, and then I'll just sign it for you and things. But this is backward. But no, you can just buy them from me. I got a few here. The hard copy are not there yet, but they should be there this week coming up. This week coming up, they should be here. Then again, beloved, we are scheduled on September the 1st to do a complete study online of this book online. So August the 1st, we have the therapy session, the group therapy, which we're going to start this maybe a month or maybe 2. We don't know, but we're going to do a little group therapy. You will receive the email, and then we will participate together, okay? Personal checks, you sent me an email. Money order is good, but send me an email, because, people will just, you don't discuss things online. The reason why I say the price of the book in dollars, because it's on Amazon, okay? So that's what that is, all right? So let me just put this back there so we can talk about our program and move forward. There you go. So good. You can go ahead and get it on Amazon. It's back to its original price. All right. Good. Now, so they got this the Microsoft outage, beloved. Okay, and all this stuff. We are connecting those things over there. Okay. All right. We'll take your question. We'll take Okay, send me an email. Okay, we'll take the question. Let's watch, Let's watch this thing right here. Okay, let's watch this right here. All right.
Tonight, frustration mounts at airports across the globe.
I'm just frustrated because I just want to get home.
This after a failed software update leaked to Microsoft Windows using CrowdStrike cybersecurity software crashed computers worldwide early Friday morning.
It seems like I'm in hell.
At Chicago's O'Hare, Meenakshi Patnaik is trying to get home to Atlanta after a long flight from India. After 2 cancellations yesterday, she's still waiting.
God knows when I can go back home to my kids. So it's really frustrating.
Most major airlines now back online after grounding flights, but the aftermath of the outage leaving passengers reeling, with more than 1,700 flight cancellations and thousands of delays across the U.S. today.
We're deeply sorry for the impact that we've caused to customers, to travelers, to anyone affected by this.
CrowdStrike CEO apologizing Friday on the Today Show. The company now saying, quote, the issue has been identified, isolated, and a fix has been deployed. But with some hospital systems still impacted, the ripple effect of the crisis could be felt for weeks. Outside Philadelphia, Doreen McGettigan waits to learn if her cancer remains in remission. Her scan canceled, and she's unsure when it will be rescheduled.
It's scary. It's just really a scary feeling. Honestly, I cried a couple times because I'm scared.
Some passengers still trying to reach their destinations, shedding tears as they wait.
We just have to cancel the trip, or at least our portion. The rest of the family can go. They'll be there, but we won't be able to make it.
Okay, these people are crying.
Heartbreaking.
Adrian brought us to O'Hare Airport in Chicago. Adrian, any sense of how long until things at the airports get back to normal?
That's a big question, Jose. Some people standing in this line more than 2 hours just to rebook their canceled flight, only to be told the earliest they could depart is Tuesday. Others giving up, canceling their trip altogether.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the...
All right, then. Let's do this. Excuse me. All right. Good. One company put down the entire world by mistake because they were going to do one update. Look, those people have no idea what the F is going on, man. And they are not doing this on purpose. If there's one thing the so-called 83 don't like is inconvenience. Things messing with their blessing, man. Of course, the blessing is white supremacy. The things messing with my blessing, man. I got hish to do, places to go, and things are being messing with me. They are not doing this. One company that is so powerful, it is more powerful than Microsoft itself. See, Microsoft is not doing this. They told you that the other company and stuff. Beloved, what they are telling you here is like one of you. It's like one person in the comment board have a cell phone, update their cell phone, and bring down the entire world, cellular or smartphone things down because this person update their one phone because they are they subscribe to this big company, let's say AT&T, Verizon, or Metro PCS, or Cricket, or whatever. One person, one user, okay, use their phone, make an update, next thing you know, the entire thing collapses. This is how they present it to people. You see how backward those people are. When you sit down, you think like, you guys, man, you people can't tell the truth at all. Everything is being a lie with you folks. Everything is nothing but lies. See, the so-called elites or people that have money, those billionaires, millionaires, they own those airplanes, they own those airlines, or they own those vacation homes, they own the fuel to put in those airplanes, the fuel to put in the cars, and the shuttles and all that. They don't like anything messing with the blessing. Any inconvenience is a huge violation against the blessing. So they're going to protest, they're going to talk, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Now, a lot of those people can't travel. A lot of those people can't move. Can you imagine when it's not computer related, it's actually the plane cannot take off at all? Can you imagine if the plane take off, there's certain entity, certain, I would say, certain animal with giant wings, flying, breathing fire, and take those things out, because those things are very fast. They move like the speed of light. When they move through the lighting. Sometimes you see a lightning strike and you think it's a lightning. It's one of those beasts moving through the skies. Your missile cannot track them. They are faster than any of the weapon that you know. And if you fly, they'll strike you down. Can you imagine when this start happening, how those people will feel? Well, they can't blame, well, we need the U.S. government, we need the Air Force to go out and shoot those things down. Huh? Oh, really? Can't wait to see the Leviathan with wings doing this thing, man. Now, brethren, let's move to the next subject. This one.
Tonight, frustration.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Huh. Really? I think I erased it by mistake. No. There you go. You know what? Let me take this one instead. Let's share this one instead.
Kevin? Yes, this is a devastating night for the congregation of First Baptist Dallas because it would appear, as you said, more than 130 years of church history has gone up in flames. Let's show you some of the video that we've gotten this afternoon and late this evening. We are told the fire started shortly after 6 o'clock when all of the people who work in the building had just left for the day, and Dallas Fire Rescue raced to the scene. The historic sanctuary at the church was on fire. Firefighters called for a second alarm, then a third, and then a fourth. The pastor, Robert Jeffress, tells us that Vacation Bible School ended just yesterday, and they were using portions of this old sanctuary, but again, they have offices there as well, and that it was scheduled for renovations sometime in the near future. And photojournalist Brandon Mowry was interviewing Pastor Jeffress when suddenly the roof collapsed, and the problem here grew even worse.
Okay, watch this. Okay, this is the guy. This is Pastor Jeffress. This fellow over there, Mr. Jeffress, one of those mega church dudes, those tele-evangelist dudes, you know, sent your money to Jesus, P.O. Box 222 or whatever, and then send that check there to Jesus. So, yeah, those are the dudes. Now, watch this.
This sanctuary has been around since 1890. It was the home for our church for a long time until we moved to our new worship center about 12 years ago. This historic sanctuary was the site of many personal events, including my own. I was baptized there when I was 6. I was ordained for the ministry when I was 21. It holds a lot of memories, but we thank God that nobody has been hurt. We had just concluded Vacation Bible School with over 2,000 kids. They were all gone. So God has protected us through all of this.
Okay, look at this.
And after that roof collapse, we can tell you that the plume of smoke over downtown Dallas can be...
Okay, the Holy Sacrament, for those of you. This is the Holy Sacrament right there.
Seen as far away as DFW Airport. We were on our way back from Fort Worth. You can see it on the drive back. As far as the cause, we were just told that they believe the fire started in the basement, which makes this even worse for this church. That is where they had a library, where they had all of the archives, the old sermons, some of the pulpits dating back to Dr. Criswell and others. So a lot of church history, including this building, which...
The fire started in the basement where they had the libraries, where they had the books, where they are hiding our books, where they're hiding their lies, where they're hiding all those things that they are drawing power in. Is it a coincidence when we publish our books and the Holy One is now burning their books? Is it a coincidence that the Holy One is burning those filthy books that they wrote lies? They were. Remember what the guy said? He said this church been there since the 1839. Our people were enslaved back then, while you people were enjoying this thing. Now the Holy One burned down all those lies that you people been selling, saying, all those sermons, all those filthy, backwarded, the wicked lies you've been telling.
You said dates back to 1891, appears at this point to be a total loss. Difficult for the congregation.
Total loss. Total loss. Every single thing, every single filth lies. You people, what? You hide all your sermon? Total loss. All gone. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah.
People who have gathered here on the street corner to watch. My colleague Matt Howerton has been having some of those difficult conversations tonight. Matt.
Yeah, Kevin, anytime you watch a building that is over a century old in downtown Dallas go up in flames, it's heart-wrenching. It has a personality. It has a character to it. So many congregation members, they had to watch that building just billow up in smoke, flames come out of it. Right now, firefighters, they are still dousing water. We have a pretty good angle of it behind me, dousing water on the church. Robert Jeffress, when he was with us, he told us that there's been a lot of memories in this church. It's where he was saved. It's where he was ordained.
And this is why the Holy One is destroying them. This is where he was ordained, saved. This is where everything happened. This is a great shame. This is a great reproach. And then the whole Biden things happened. The whole Trump thing. Man, you don't see we're catching nothing but hell. And then people will say, well, Big Levi, they are doing this so they can bring Jacob's trouble, you know, and Biden is stepping down so the elite can step up, so the elite can come in power, you know, so they can bring the New World Order, so they can bring Jacob's trouble. Get the
as a minister, and right now it's tough to watch all of this happening as it unfolds in downtown Dallas. Jeffrey's telling us that presidents going back to Woodrow Wilson have visited the church for services there to hear sermons from different types of pastors, and so many other people. They've used this church too, not just as a place of worship. It's an auxiliary building for weddings, for funerals, for other events, as Kevin mentioned, Vacation Bible School, and some of the members telling us that this church is more than just a building, even though a church is mostly a people.
It's an absolute tragedy. This is a historic building, historic place. Countless lives for the kingdom of God have happened in that room over.
Well, kingdom of your God. Kingdom of your God. There's a lot of wickedness that happened in this church. A lot of blood being spilled over there. A lot of nonsense happened there. That's why it burned down.
For decades and decades.
This is the building I grew up in going to worship. This is the building I trusted in Jesus as my Savior.
There you go. There you go. Give to Jesus your sin. By the blood of Jesus, I'm saved. My father was a Klan member, murdering a lot of black people. My foremothers were slave owners. We're not going to pay you a reparation because Jesus is my Savior. What you going to do? Of course, yes, now, okay, the church is burned. That doesn't mean I'm burned. That doesn't mean things going to happen to me. I'm saved. I'm baptized.
I was baptized in
the
building when I felt God called me to be a preacher, and I did that for many years.
Yeah, Billy Graham, a popular person, a popular pastor who would go across the country on mission work. He was a member here for 50 years. The church sending out a text message to its members just moments ago saying, we thank the first responders who have contained the fire to our...
They are heroes. Please put that word heroes in there. Heroes.
Historic sanctuary. They continue working, but the primary fire has been extinguished. One way or another, we intend to meet for church this Sunday. More details to follow. There's concerns that the main sanctuary adjacent to this church might be dealing with some smoke damage due to the AC units, catching some of the smoke from this fire. So Sunday service is to be determined at this point, Cynthia.
So they got another location. They can't even go there because the other location they have, which is far from that, the AC caught the smoke from it, and then it's inconclusive. They can't go over there. Okay. So, excuse me. And this is what's going on. This is what happened. See, the Holy One is giving you into great shame and great reproach. All your lies in the sermon that you twisted, you wrote books to twisted the mind of the people, burn all of them down. Over 6,000 whatever units and things. The library that you had in there. You burned down our libraries. Then the Holy One burned down yours. You claim back in late 1700, the Library of Congress was burned down, which is a bunch of lies. You guys took our book over there, while Thomas Jefferson sold his 6,000 collection book. That's a bunch of lies. You guys saw our books, the one that you didn't like, you saved, you stole, you rewrite, you remake, you perverted our books, and then those books that you still have pristine condition of them there and private libraries, and then you took the knowledge that you took from those books, you worked backwarded, perverted, wicked books with them and say, hey, this is the true version, and you put them in your church, you put them there for free, you give them for $10 and stuff like that. See, those books that have real knowledge in them, that are very I'll say useful. They are quite expensive. Like our book there, it's $65. It's not going to be $15. It's not going to be $20. We don't want everybody to have access to this book. We want you, when you buy it, we want it to hurt. We want to say, damn, I spent $65 on the book? God damn. I spent $100, $300 in the book. Oh, man. We wanted to make it hurt. See, that's what you people did. You perverted our books. You stole our information, and now the Holy One is burning down your book. This is, again, symbolically that you have no knowledge. You have no wisdom in the midst of you. That's why the Holy One burned down your filthy, backwarded books, your wicked books, your wicked lies, and your wicked deeds in them. All your backwarded, forked-tongued sermons. He burned them down. You have no knowledge. That's what that means. And at the same time, our book is being published. It's flourishing. And we want every single one of you, if this book call unto you, get it. If doesn't, don't. And if you buy this book and someone come unto you, anyone, and told you this book is witchcraft, this book gonna put you astray or send you astray from Christianity, please return the book. This person is right. Because if you are a Christian, you buy this book, we can guarantee you will not be a Christian, go to church, oh, Jesus gonna save you, all these things. It ain't gonna happen like that. This is the great shame. This is the book of Obadiah. The wise men of Edom are done. They have no knowledge, none. Nothing was given unto them. All those sermons, there was nothing but calumnies and slander. All you people did, you came in the midst of us, you swaggerjacked our priesthood, you took all our stuff, you assumed our position, you stole our office, and you claim to be us, and you did a bunch of things on behalf of our stuff. You take the holy words of Paul, you twist it. You raise Paul above the books, you raise Paul above the Most High God Almighty. Paul says this, therefore I can do that. And then now you are seeing your lies are catching up to you. The blessing is over, another word, or to put it in a nice way, white supremacy is over. You see, you can't come in the midst of us, you say, hey, stop this, because I'm white and I say so. You can't. You wonder why? Because the blessing was white supremacy. With white supremacy, you can go around, you do whatever the hell you want to do. And no one can tell you nothing. Now look at you. See, all your backwarded Negroes and people that look like us, like you put in the midst of us to confuse us, just like you see the Holy One put Biden down, he burned down your books, and this is what he did again. Let's watch this one.
Before we go, I want to acknowledge the passing of a familiar face to viewers of this program, the great Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee of Texas. Congresswoman Lee was born and raised in Queens, New York as the granddaughter of...
What the hell is going on over there in Texas? Ever since our brothers activated the ley line, it's just that church burned down in Texas, the storms in Texas, the tornadoes in Texas, now Sheila Jackson in Texas. What the hell is going on? Well, we need more of our people to go activate the ley lines all over, okay? Let's watch this. Let's watch it from the beginning again.
Before we go, I want to acknowledge the passing of a familiar face to viewers of this program, the great Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee of Texas. Congresswoman Lee was born and raised in Queens, New York as the granddaughter of Jamaican immigrants. Before embarking on a career in politics, representing the people of inner city Houston, Texas in Congress for nearly 30 years.
Okay, that's a bunch of lies, okay? Those people, they don't care about us. They are there. They put people that look like us, and then they give them titles, and then they put them in there and say, hey, those are your people. And then, you know, they're in office. Look at them go. Look at them walk around here wearing these clothes. You know, are you not happy? I mean, this is our Chapton here. He's been fighting for you since the 60s. He did everything. Your situation got better. Remember, you couldn't sit in the front of the bus. This guy make you sit right there, you know? So, yeah, you know, he is one of you.
Throughout that time, she fought hard on issues of civil rights, human rights, criminal justice reform. She was the lead sponsor of the bill that made Juneteenth a federal holiday and introduced the bill that reauthorized the Violence Against Women Act. In a statement, President...
Again, like Dr. Claude said, this is benign neglect right there. No specification. Civil rights bill against women, and that's it. That's it. Where's the specification? Was it black women? Well, there's no say women, and then you got a bunch of dudes now that dress like women and claim to be women, and this bill covered them.
And Biden described Congresswoman Lee as a fearless and unrelenting leader, and I could not agree more. She was a true friend and an ally in the struggle.
Yes, she was. Your ally. None of you Negroes or Negro-S did nothing to our people. Or you tell our people, shut up and vote. Shut up, go to church. Give me your power. And now our people say, oh, hell no. All you gatekeepers, that's what they all you pretenders and gatekeepers. You know, you people, what you got, you guys mimic us. You can even imitate. Imitation and mimic is not the same thing.
To say she will be missed is an understatement. I will never forget, just a few days ago, her son called me and said, Mom can't speak, but I want to put the cell phone to her ear so you can say a prayer for her.
Well, then your prayer kill her. Al Sharpton, sir, you should be arrested. They should put you in the public face and take off the clothes off your back and flog you to death because you're guilty of murder. You killed this woman with your prayer. That's what you did, you damn devil.
Not knowing that I was saying goodbye to a gallant fighter.
No, sir, no, good sir. You knew what you were doing. You knew you were selling this woman out in your place. You're like, oh, hell no, Chapton ain't gonna go now, baby. I'm gonna swap you for me. And that's what you did, old man Chapton, you backwarded evil scumbag dudes. That's what you did.
They was fighting for reparations or standing with us with the George Floyd.
That's a bunch of lies. Man, Chapton, man, drop dead, dog.
Family for Loneliness lives in her district in Keita. She was always there. To say she'll be missed is like saying you'll miss something that you always knew would be there. But let's thank God for the time that she was with us and that she used her time to improve us all. This is a better nation and a better country, and we are better people.
That's a bunch. Wow, man, a professional liar.
Because of Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee.
Again, as you can see, beloved, all those lies, all those people that did those terrible things, and now they are paying. It's all lies. Yeah, Sharpton killed her with that prayer, man. And Sharpton like, oh, hell, no, I've been doing this age since you were a little girl when I started this age, you know? Yeah, Sharpton like reverse exorcised her ass. Sharpton like, oh, hell no, quickly go to the devil and say, devil, Satan, Father, I got one for you. At least that will buy me a few years. You can take her on the sentence. I'll put her through the phone with you. The moment she said speak, she agreed. You know, that's what Sharpton did, man. This guy should get arrested, man. He did this unto her. Sharpton, you scum, you did this. We know what you did, man. Yeah, man, that guy, Sharpton did this. You know, we just figured it out right now that he sold her out. But anyway, beloved, as you can see, 83 have nothing going on. Everything is theater. And everything is just going down the hill ever since the eclipse, ever since Pluto is in the midst. Of course, the brother did mention Pluto. This is the book, the rulership book. All right, let's go to page 299. Okay. Oops. Boy, let's go to 200 and yes, 299. It's going to read from Pluto. Okay, this is some of the words Pluto is associated with. Okay, let's begin with. Let's go to the first. Abduction, abiogenesis, abnormalities, abortions, absence, absurd, the abyss, accomplices, acne, adulteration, adventurous desire, alchemy, alchemists, alexandrites, aliases, alibis, alms, aloes vera, the plague, ambergris, which you'll find in well, ambulances, ambushes, amnesia, anamorphosis, amphibian, animalculous, animals, burrowing animals, poisonous animal, reptile annihilation, anonymously conduct activities, antichrist, ants, anus, aphasia, aphids, arcades, archaeology, archaeologists, argo, arthritis, asafoetida, drug, assassination, assassin, assembly line, astro world or plane, astrobiologists, astronauts, Atlantis, atomic energy, atomic sciences, atomic fission, atomic bombs, atoms, going subatomic. Pluto bring all those things. Let's continue. Atropine, drug, autocracy, autocrats, autopsies, bacilli, bacteria, bacteriology, bacteriologists, bad, the bafflement, bandits, bargaining, collective, bastards, bats, the animal. Okay? Then the B, there's brothel. Okay? Burning, like that church burning, burning of debris, calamities, callousness, cadavers. You people are a bunch of cadavers, you bunch of zombies, cadavers walking around. Okay? There is concealment, conscience, conscriptions, conspiracies, contaminations, contempts, convicts. You can't make this up. All of them is happening right there. Again, let me read this. Concealment of your lies and the truth. Conscience, this truth is in your conscience. You can't sleep. You can't do anything. Conscriptions, conspiracies, of course, you're going out there doing, there's a conspiracies against us. Contamination, contempt, great contempt against us. Convicts, Mr. Trump. He's a convict now. Corporation, cooperative society. Corporation. Didn't Microsoft is a huge corporation? Then they got that outage. Let me see an O for Pluto and O if they have anything related to Okay, and they got obituaries, obliteration, oblivion, obnoxious, obscenity, obscurity, obsession, obsessing, entities, obsidian, ocean depth exploration, or odious. Didn't a few months ago those billionaires went and explored the Titanic? Did they come back? See, you so-called elites are catching hell everywhere. Orders, foul or evil places with foul order. Excuse me. Opiates, Are we not having an opiates or whatever, or opium or opioid crisis? Opiates. Organization attempt to achieve better social condition. Organization idealistic that attacks social ills. What do you think our people been doing? Did you attend the last Zoom meeting? What do you think we're going to do August the 1st? Organ, sex, orgies, orphans, orphanage, outlaw, outrages, the outrageous, overcoming habits and faults. Pestilence, perverts, perversion, perversions, pest control, petroleum. Didn't your dollar, is it buy by the petrol money? Didn't the so-called Arabs or whatever those people over there, the Saudi Arabian or whatever, didn't they reject your money for that petroleum? It's all in there. Don't look at the sky, man. Hey, bruh, what are you looking at the sky for? It's all in there. Poisonous animal and plants, poison. Everything that do. Let's see. Hi, you people, man. Oops. Oh, uh-oh. All right. Trying to get this thing here. Huh? What the? Really? Well, oh boy, it's not there. You got to be kidding me, really? Oh man, I'm trying to look for. Should be here. All right, just let it load. All right. Really? Yeah. Let's begin. Let's. Pallbearers, palm trees, coconut, pancreas. Didn't Sheila Jackson die of pancreatic cancer? Parasites, parotid gland, paresis, passions, pasteurization, pathologist, pauper. Didn't we publish a book? Didn't we publish a link of a movie called The Prince and the Pauper? Penis, penology, perdition. This nation has great perdition. Perfections, period of life from Sephardical 99 to 115 years. Pericles, perpetrators, perpetration, perpetuity, perverse, perversions, perversion, pestilation, pestilence, pest control, petroleum, phosphorus, yeah, poison, everything that you listen, everything that you watch, everything that you. Everything that you, everything that you listen, all pilgrimage, place of pimples in the face, pine trees, pineal gland, pirates, picture plane, plagues, the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, plants, drugs, yieldings, elixirs are prepared plants, poisonous plants which grow in marshmallow, plants which hairy leaves, plasma physicists, plastics workers, plumbers, plumbing lines, plumbing supplies, plutonium, packs poison, animals and plants, poisoning parkers, policemen, the police, political phrases and propaganda, pollution, Pompeii, Italy, ponds, stagnant or smelling pools of water, smuggling with the bottomless, pools of water, stagnant, pornography, preservation of food, procreation, procreative urges, activity, procreator. Didn't the so-called 83 have problem procreating? Didn't so-called 83 have problem? Yes, sir. Everything that you listen, everything that you watch, everything that you, everything that you, everything that you watch, reversion, reserving, reversal, revival, revivification. Didn't those people come out there and say, hey, there will be a revival in the midst of us. There will be a revival in the church. They're all well lies. Revulsion, ribaldry, those robbers, robberies, rockets, rocket flight, rodents, rogues, rotting, place of rot, rubbish, dumps, rubelite gems, ruins, rust, sacrifices, sadism, saffron plate, sanitation, Saducees, and Satan. Isn't Satan the father? It's right there in this book, the rulership book. Hey, don't look at the sky, man. Yeah, because everything those people been telling out there is poison, assassination. Pluto is in the midst, man. Yeah. Woo. Lies upon lies. Poison. Everything those people do, say is nothing but poison. And we know the fact. We read the skies, the celestial bodies. We listen to the angels, the spirits. The Holy Spirit is in the midst of us. That is why we said everything in the midst of those people, poison, 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 everything that you watch, everything that you, everything that you do, everything that you listen, everything that you watch, all poison. That's what that is. Yeah, we just read it. The eclipse. Pluto's in the midst. And we are watching this in real time. Beloved brothers and sisters, the phone line is open if you have a dream or certain things you want to share with the nation. I believe Mama Rurak, she had something to share with us. Unfortunately, I didn't call the sister, I didn't tell her anything. If you need to share something, if you need to say something, please call us. Please put the phone number in the chat room for the people that wish to call us. Okay, we always give we always give an opportunity for Jews and Gentiles to call. You are Gentiles, you got a point of view, you better agreeing with us. You're not gonna call here and say you disagree or I don't know about this, I think Jesus is Lord, is God. None of this. There are plenty of other places you can go ahead and do this. Here, you're gonna call and you're going to agree. That's all. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but not here. You're not going to come here with your doctrine. Again, there are plenty of other places. You can go to our chapter in NBC. You can go to Pastor Jeff Resch and all the other backwarded scumbag cowboy fools and then tell them you agree with them. You know, but here, you're not going to do this. This is not what that is. Okay, that's something else here. If there is no call, beloved, we will move to the last part of the program and then we'll set you in peace. In the meantime, while somebody's just, trying to figure out to call us and things like that. All right, couple things with the agendas, of course. Beloved, you do know I am resting. We all resting. That's why you don't see me talking. Ever since the whole thing, Trump, the whole assassination, I didn't want to talk about this. Till now, I I don't want to talk about it because it was just all. What the hell? They might as well move to Russia and get a freaking bear and put it on a unicycle and make it run around, because they made this thing so obvious, so you can talk about it, okay? Because they need to pay attention to me. It's like a bunch of you are attention whores right now. At one point, I will not, I will not be surprised that Trump or Donald, Joe Biden have an OnlyFans page now. They are doing stuff online so people can watch. I will not be surprised. Not at all. Not at all. It's just like for real. Like really, you people really doing this right now. It's whatever though. But nonetheless, you do know we are resting and we are catching our breath. Sometime you see us coming like this and things like that. And for the students, of course, yes, when we come back, we'll come back with the 48 laws of power. Since we already done studying Powernomics, we'll study the 48 laws of power. And after that, we will go live on August 1st. For those of you that wish to get the group therapy together with us, so we have to heal our people. We'll come together and we'll pray. We will talk. We'll get together and heal each other through Zoom meeting. We will give the instruction a week before, 7 days or less when we will start it. The instruction will be given on Patreon for free, and of course the student will have priority. If you are intra-templum, you will have, of course, the priority of being one-on-one membership, the one-on-one consultation, like all the intra-templum always call me when they are dealing with things and when they want to deal with things. So that's some good stuff. So we'll do this probably for the month of August, every specific days, 1 day or 2 days out of the week, we'll get together and talk about our issues, talk about our problem, to a certain degree, of course. And then after that, September the 1st, we will assume every single one of you that will join us studying online will have a copy of our book. We'll start studying the book online. We'll answer all the questions that you have concerning the book. All of them, please start writing them down if you have a problem with the book, okay? After we're done studying the book, and every single one of you that purchased the book will go on Amazon and leave a review. Whether it's positive or negative, you must leave a review. And that's the agenda, beloved. Of course, let me share with you my blood pressure. It's been a while though. I took it this morning. Okay, oops, let me just put this. For the people in YouTube comment, YouTube live, 128.77, and blood pressure 128/77, and it says elevated. Oops. Okay, so yes, the advanced class for the you know what? While I'm doing this, let me check with you, okay? And give me a second for the art class. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, what the hell? What am I doing? Oh, yes. The steps for today, 7,017 steps so far. I still got 40 minutes to go. 7,010 steps. So I still, going up. My blood pressure, normal for me is 135, but I'm bouncing, around like 125, 120, 119 around this time, okay? So let's share with the nation. Always keep the blood pressure, okay? Next year, agenda is going to be a little bit more, a little bit more, somewhat personal, okay? Let me go ahead and share this with the nation. Oh. All right, so let me put this. Oops, sorry. All right, this is the art class, okay, and the advanced class going to begin. Okay, that's for the beloved. This is some of the students, some of the artists. Okay, you can see this chariot and this train, beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right, this is a representation of the kingdom, so to speak. The portal open between the so-called rainbow, and you can see the beautiful golden kingdom. This is some of the sisters' work, beautiful work. People raising the vibration. Some of the fashion, right? Beautiful. And we need garments like that, people that can make garments, the beautiful clothes like this, the beautiful bags. This is where we are headed, okay? All right, this is how our people will dress. This is how our people must dress. This is just, I don't know if you people can see this. I can't see anything. There's the thing. I'm assuming you guys can see it. Somebody can send me a WhatsApp text and tell me you guys can see it. So this is how people supposed to be. Modestly dressed, okay, nicely and beautiful. All right. This is where we are heading. This is where we are striving. Okay, all right. This is what our people do. This is the student showcase from the art class. Student showcase, okay? All right. Student showcase. If you are interested, the next advanced class going to begin on August. Okay, thank you, brother DJ from Connecticut. Thank you. All right, that's student showcase. All right. Again, those are the beautiful clothes, fabrics, and textile. I'm a big fan of textile and fabrics. I love those colors, those multicolors, those beautiful colors. Okay. All right. So this is student showcase. Beautiful. All right. This is what the students made. All right. This is all beautiful. If you wish to join the class, send an email. The sister will put the email in the, what they call this thing again? Oh boy. The chat room. This is our technology, our upcoming technology. Okay, the crown, the regal crown. Purple, blue, okay, student showcase. You can see the freckles in her face, I like that. Okay, and they don't want us to depict our men like that. This is very offensive to have a black man levitated above the planet, coming down in some kind of spaceship with technology in his hand. They will say, "Oh well, this is transhumanism. You try to turn our people into robots and stuff." So, okay, our people are very talented. Okay, they are very talented. All right. Okay. Okay. Student showcase. The crown and the scepter. Beautiful. All right. This is our ancient brethren depiction on the wall. Again, this is student showcase. Ancient brothers on the wall. Okay, that's very offensive to those people. Do not depict our men strong. Depict them weak and twink. Okay. This is student showcase. Ancient brothers. Things like that are very offensive. They don't want to see anything like this. Okay? If you have things like that, it's offensive. They will have people attacking this. All those things are offensive to those people. Okay? Our people sit under trees reading books that is coming off of this tree, the tree of knowledge. This is metaphorically here, okay? See, things like that are offensive. We need cartoon where we can show people twerking and doing all sort of nonsense, but things like that, they will call it the devil. That's like, why they are sitting in there and then meditating? Didn't you know meditation is the devil? Didn't you know you're going to hell if you meditate? Okay? That's what they'll say. All right? This is offensive. The beautiful clothes, the colors, the flowers. All right? And our men working there, being in nature with his dog and his trusty bird. Things like that, they are offensive to the others. A brother, an arching brother. All right? So they don't like that. Anytime they see things like that, well, you need to prove this. You need to prove when those were kings and queens. Okay? Those are positive imaging. A brother with a scepter and his queen next to him. They don't like those things. And a lot of people, this image right here will not sit well with them. Okay? Those images don't sit well. You're going to have to prove this. Oh, well, prove to this. Okay, this is a representation of one of a sister receiving the Holy Spirit, so to speak, the dove landing on her. Those are the positive image. A brother here, a soldier with the quantum computer in his hand. Things like that, they are very offensive to a lot of people. This is student showcase, okay? Okay, ancient castle, say 16th centuries, on a moat-like lake. Beautiful. A sister controlling quantum computers. A brother in the mist. A brother with his Casey, meditating, traveling through the dimension. A sister in a very futuristic machine. Another sister studying. This is the technology. This is the cars they don't want you to come with. This is the things they don't want you to do. Okay? This is student showcase. A priestess right here with technology, a huge staff in her hand with a domestic lion, so to speak. This is some high sci-fi quality things right here. Okay? This is sci-fi quality things. A brother riding some kind of like psychedelic punk motorcycle and neon lights and stuff. See, this is offensive. In no shape and form, they don't want to see anything like that, and we must put those things out there. Okay? All right? Our brothers and sisters and hand in hand traveling through those portals that the Gentiles don't know how to activate them. But they are portals. Brothers and sisters sitting next to giant KCs. Okay, a KC that projected a lion. Okay, a quantum computer that's projecting the face of a lion or a real lion. You know, 1970s like sisters. You know, two sisters that are walking in the forest. You know, dressing nicely. One of our little baby girl inside of one of those futuristic houses. Okay, I believe a brother made this. I forgot the name of the brother, sister. Brother Brent. This is Brother Brent Homeworks. Okay, this is Brother Brent Homework. Okay, and the beloved brother made those. That's Brother Brent right there. You know. All right, Brother Brent made all of that, I believe. Okay, those are the real Japanese, Chinese that you are talking about. That's how they used to look A bunch of other people come upon their land, destroy them, stole their stuff, and claiming to be them. Those are the real Japanese. All right, the birds in the quantum. Our little children walking around, listen to music. Cardinal with quantum. Beautiful temple. Our little kids dancing, neon lights. The true Chinese, the true Asian, that's how they looked. That's how they used to look. 2 elephants, beautiful. Again, things like that, it's very offensive. And they want you to use this technology to do nonsense. Don't project anything like that. Anytime they see they black folk or enemies of robot and sci-fi, quickly they'll scream, transhumanism! You're trying to put a plant in our mind and turn us to robots. Okay? Some kind of like a Power Rangers or Transformers involving our peoples controlling those robots, getting inside of them and then do this, some Transformer things. You think those people will love that? You think they will love seeing your people inside of those Transformer robots? That's why all those movies, Transformers, they never let a black man or, do one of those Transformers, because they know you can actually control those electronic devices. That's why they are bringing out people, well, transhumanism, transhumanism, transhumanism. It's just transhumanism. Okay, I think that's it. That's one of the pictures the sister sent. But anyway. So yes, those are the student showcase. If you would like to attend the next advanced class, it's a monthly class. The sister will give, in August, there will be class. Okay, there's class tonight. There were class tonight. I'm not quite sure. But the sister will have a class on this August. If you wish to sign up, please send an email to lightwarrior8k@gmail.com, and you'll see it in the, you'll see it in the, the chat room. Okay, let's run a commercial, and then we'll make our last announcement. I think somebody call. Shalom. Well, give me a second. I gotta pass you through right quick. Shalom, beloved.
Shalom, brother. This is Brother Kadeem from Philadelphia again.
Go ahead, beloved. How can we help you?
It's just beautiful, to come together through this space, at least for right now, because a lot of things is kicking off, with the hunters, the ascended ones that we cannot see. Your book is amazing because it touches on, we're getting to a level where we're beginning to understand ourselves, but we have to get through the trauma first.
Yes.
My family, which was basically Big Judah, brought us up.
Yes, sir.
We're known as the perfect ones. Basically, we are the direct bloodline descendants. All of us are, but we have a different charge.
Okay.
We've been going to war through the spirit, through actual physical things to bring this knowledge back to our nation because we need it.
Yes.
My family was exiled in Spain, Seville, Spain to be exact.
Yes, sir.
Because we were going to war with the Spanish and the Tarshish. And it's a beautiful thing to see that not only have we awakened, but we're starting to reclaim who we are. And I want to say to my brothers and sisters, we're going into a time where everything is going to be a three-ring circus. People are going to basically not make any sense to you anymore. That's what we're going into.
We're already there, brother.
We're already there. But this is the prequel before you. It's hilarious that you started doing, the Monty Python song.
Yeah.
On your last Esau's Trouble. And I was just thinking like this months ago. From the last time I spoke to you, I work in the aerospace industry.
All right.
And when I would talk to you last time, I was in the locker rooms, and one of my intelligences was speaking to me.
Yes.
I'm of Sagittari. Nithael was speaking to me, and he was like, I gotta get you through this because I'm here directly to have these Gentiles cleave to you because they have no chance otherwise. So, family, get yourselves together, get ready, because it's going to be a lot of people who you never thought will come to you because you are their last hope.
Yes, we are.
So, brothers and sisters, get ready for the 3-ring circus. Get your popcorns and slushies ready. All praises to the Most High Yahweh.
Thank you, beloved.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Please text me your name and a photo of you so I can save it on the phone, okay?
Yep, I almost look like you. I'm the same,
okay, good.
Beard and everything.
All right, then. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, then. Good. Okay, that was the beloved brother over there. Yes, I agreed, beloved. Okay, let's play this. Let's play this commercial one more time, and then I'll answer some of the questions.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right. There we go. It's already 11:39. I wanna go ahead and hold the people for too long. Oh boy. Give me a second here. Oh. All right. There you go. Excuse me. All right then. All right. Sorry about that. Good. All right. So yes. Now concerning the book, the class, and Patreon. If you would like to study with us, when we come back, we'll come back with the 48 Laws of Power on Patreon. Any question, beloved? I'm just checking stuff. Any question with anything that related? Any concern? Any suggestion? The people in YouTube mobile. Okay, well, hang on. Okay. Oops, sorry. Good. Yeah, the advanced class, again, will begin in August, the first Sunday of August. So if you would like to participate and do this, any question? What is my Zelle? The Zelle is the same as the phone number. Oh, all right. Okay. Shalom, beloved. What you got for the nation?
Shalom, beloved. I just got word that I'm about to be switching from what I'm working now to be working on another job with Sam's Clubs. So what's going on with all of this technology, with all that stuff shutting down? I've never talked about this before, but a lot of companies have been moving out of California. They've been moving to Texas like that. It made it better. The weather is even crazier out there, but a lot of companies are going through a lot of shutdowns. And even I went to the bank this Saturday, and the first thing that popped in my mind was bank run, so I want people to be mindful about a lot of the technology now, the outages that are going on, a lot of the energy stocks like skyrocketing out of the roof right now. So I feel like they're trying to set up something to have these massive outages to try to tie it in with the narratives, whatever's going around, but they can't really piggyback and they can't really figure out what's really going on. So everything is just coming so fast and so much. But, just paying attention to the technology now that I'm switching over to another company that we're working for, because we're having to clean up all of these messes. All these companies, they firing people, they laying people off. They don't have anybody in the back end to be able to do all of this work. So things are getting piled up and compounded. And it is what it is at this point. They brought it upon themselves. So I just wanted to chime on that about the outages and technology. I'm working on a job right now, trying to fix this up. So everybody enjoy their night. I just want to speak on that.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you for sharing with us. All right. Yes, the technology, the problem, the troubleshootings, it's pretty much all over. And those people really don't know what's going on. If they did know, if they could fix it right away, they will just fix it, that's all. But they are firing people. That's what I'm telling you. Those people, they don't know how to heal. Things like that, they should have asked themselves, what's going on? Bring this team. What happened? What seems to be the problem? Nope, they just fire. I'll fire you. You displease me. How could you let something like that happen in your watch? Nobody's sitting down and say, wait a minute, did something happen here? What's caused this? Is it us or are we under attack and stuff? No, destruction, fire. You fired. You fired. You too. You too. They don't know how to sit down and heal. They don't know how to sit down and find a solution. What seems to be the problem? Is it an update that did this? Or is it something in the satellite? And the software, what's going on? Let's figure this out. Nope, you fired. I'm punishing you. They can only punish. That's what they can do. It's sad, but it's the truth. No, people lost the will to work ever since the plague did hit. That is the truth. How much the consecration copy of the book at Biglevi? Let me put the price in there for you. I think I sent it to sister. There's a sister I did send the thing, but it was wrongly sent. I have it here. I wrote it down. Uh-oh. It was right there. Boy. Okay, that's messed up. I think no. Where is it? Uh-oh. No. There you go. Hopefully the chart is able to have this in there. Uh-oh. No. I don't know why this thing did this. For some reason, there you go. Everything is just, it's messed up, but I just put it in there. the thing. Everything is in there. DMG. I can send it to your text and I'll send it to you. Usually I don't put this there, but it's on Amazon and things like that. Okay, all right, beloved. All of this, everything that you're seeing out there are true prophecies. They are scripture. You don't hear those people coming out there and try to link anything to any books or talking about anything because they can't. There's no truth in them. Everything in the midst of those people is nothing but lies. So that's why you see the nation here. We are coming with truth. We are coming with this truth. Now, one thing that I want to say before we're done with this. For those of you that are in this truth or trying to get into this truth, there's a couple of stuff you need to know. When it comes to sharing this truth to others, there are certain key characteristics that we must know and you must know in order for you to share this with the others. And if otherwise, they're just going to be considered as profane. The first thing this person needs in order for you to share this truth with him or her would be maturity. See, a lot of the so-called religious people, they are very mature. They do not have the ability to grow. They do not have room for growth. Maturity tells us this person is here to learn, to study, to share. If this person does not have maturity, we cannot share anything with him or her. The second thing this person will need is receptivity. Is this person, if he or she is mature, will that person be able to receive the truth? Or they have the capability to receive the truth? They may be mature, but they have no to zero receptivity. The third thing is intelligence. Is the person intelligent enough? Or if that person have an intelligence with him or her that can somewhat process this truth unto him or her. And the last thing this person needs is memory. When you share this truth with this person, will he or she is matured enough to receive it and intelligent enough to memorize it? How do we know this person will have the so-called memory to this? And he or she come back and ask, oh, remember what we talk about? Or, oh, I saw this thing, it is related to this, it is related to that. If this person do not have those 4 characteristics, there's nothing you can do about it. This person is considered a profane. It makes no sense for you to try to share or even talk about the truth to this person. In fact, you can harm this person with this truth. We are at the precipice right now. Everybody must be matured. Mature to a certain degree or stage that they can have a receptivity, intelligence, and memory so they can move with these things so the mighty one can receive them properly. If this person is not showing those things, unless if this person is showing interest, but you have no business and go ahead and try to sit there and try to talk or discuss this matter with them. They are not mature for that. Forgive them. Do not blame them. Do not stunt on them. Do not say, well, you know, I saw the other books and things like that. I'm the best and stuff. Forgive them. They are not ready for that yet. Every one of us will come to maturity at a certain point. Let's say, for instance, puberty. Certain one of you reach puberty around 14, 15, 16. I know a young woman, she reached puberty when she was 21 years old. She didn't even reach puberty and later in life. And I know some that reach puberty at 10 years old, 9 years old, especially girls. Some boys 11 and 12, 13. It will depend. Everybody, there is a time you will reach this certain maturity. Then again, beloved, I'm using this metaphor as something like all of you here. I'm assuming you went to some form of puberty at a certain age, whether you remember it or not. Therefore, if this person or those folks that you are in the midst of them, whether they are tutored or acquaintances or husband, wives, friend, husbands, boyfriend and girlfriend, they may not be ready for this. So we don't force it onto them. We can, in certain way, initiate the talk. If this person catch up to this, we can proceed. I'm talking about strictly with this knowledge that we're coming on upon to. There are certain knowledge that are holy unto us, just like the Passover. It's supposed to be celebrated by us and us only, no outsiders. All the other feast days they can join and do whatever and things like that. But there are certain knowledge, it's only available to us and to the one that is qualified, the one that are able to receive it, process it, and accept it. Christianity, or religious for that matter, they taught us to force feed anyone truth, or whatever we perceive to be truth. Go knock on their doors, go in the streets, yelling at them and stuff like that. This is not, this stage of truth that we have attained cannot be spreading like this, cannot be shared like that. This is not something we can go ahead and go in the street and preach about. This is a calling. This truth will call certain people at certain time to do certain things. Great glory, it calls you early. You are aware of what's going on out there. But make no mistake, do not take offense that they didn't call your mom, they didn't call your dad, the husband, the wife, the friend, the family members. It's just this is not the time yet. Make no mistake, in the future, there could be a chance him or her or them might be able to get into, but and under no circumstances, beloved, we should go out there and force our truth upon anyone. We might cause more damage than good. Just like the Christians thought they were doing good unto going and force this truth they thought that was their truth, which was a bunch of lies. They destroyed the entire world, and all those souls is a huge debt upon their heads. Thus, us here, we will not force our truth upon anyone. The truth is here. If it's called unto you, you get involved. But beware, prepare for your life to be a living hell. You thought you are unable to pay your rent or whatever things you're dealing out there. You think this is hell? Wait until you get into this truth. The humiliation, the abandonment you will suffer, the gross mockery you will suffer. The sheer shame and reproach you will suffer. Be ready, because this is hell. This is not for the cowards. You are treading on very dangerous ground here. This is not for the safe, not for the faint of heart. This is very difficult, mind-boggling. You need to be very strong to be in this thing. We just warn you, this is not something we get together. Hey, we're being emotional. This brother say good things here. This sister say that thing over there. We are over there when things are good. No. There is laughter indeed. There is joy, yes. As above, so below, there is sorrow. There is sadness. Great shame. Remember, we are again a sick people. We're trying to heal ourselves, and in the midst of us healing ourselves, we'll have other sick people that will try to join us because they somewhat see us look healthy, and we are, but we are still in this healing process. So we don't want those people to come and expect growth without no pain, when we know for a fact pain promotes growth. If you see we've grown that far, that means we've been to a lot of pain. One thing I want to cover, there is a sister, she had shared a dream with us this morning, and I have a similar dream when I was 14 years old. When I was 14 years old, I used to play basketball all the time. I used to get out of the house doing summer vacation, like things like that, get out of the house at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I came back home at 7, 8 p.m. at night. They used to send my mother to come get me. It's dark. I'm playing basketball in the park. I play all day. Well, I used to play for money, and then I would win. I would buy soda, juice, water, food. Where I'm at, I keep playing. I became very good at playing basketball. And one night, I fell into this slumber, and I saw myself and Michael Jordan. We were playing. And while I was playing with Michael Jordan, and something happened, I think I went for a alley-oop. And when I went for this alley-oop or this dunk, either his elbow or my face, I believe my mouth hit the basketball stand. It was quite comedic. And I lost all the teeth in my mouth. All my teeth fell out of my mouth. I just spit them out. And it was a horrible dream. I was bleeding. And I got scared. I popped out of this dream. I'm like, oh, what the hell? What happened, man? What is this? That was a terrible dream. And I quickly went to the bathroom and I smiled in the mirror. I count my teeth. They were all there. But I'm like, man, that thing was so real. So this dream bothers me. It really did. Throughout the day, I could not think straight. I'm like, man, what is this dream means? I know it means something. So I sought one of the elders. He is no longer with us. And I explained this unto him. And he said, oh, that was a beautiful dream. I sat there and I said, a beautiful dream? He said, yes. Well, suppose this happened for real in life. It's not going to be beautiful. So indeed it won't, but this dream that you have is a beautiful dream. Here's the meaning of it. You see, with you playing basketball with Michael Jordan, which is a representation of greatness, the greatest there is, so to speak, in that context, okay? In that context. I'm not saying Michael Jordan is the best basketball player out there. But I'll say this, Cynthia Cooper is the best female. Cynthia Cooper is the Michael Jordan of the women basketball, point blank period. You know, you can come at me in the comment, but make sure when you come at me, put your address in there so I can know where you live. But nonetheless, he said Michael Jordan, in that instance, he is representation of greatness and a blessing. And I said, okay, proceed. He said, your teeth, you have, I believe the human being have somewhere around 32 teeth. Is that what that is, 32 or 33? He said that's a representation of a number. Of course, he did tell me the full meaning. He said, if you tell the full meaning of the dream, you will indeed lose all the teeth of your mouth, out of your mouth. So he said here, 32 teeth. He said, go, like home, I was 13 or 14. I believe I was 14. Was I 14? Bounce, 13 and 14. So he said, go to the corner store and play 2, play 3 lottery, what we call Haitian bullet. He'd say, go play some scratch off ticket and play for 5, play number 32. Which indeed I went to the place and I played. I had like 50. It will translate as $5. I had $5. So I played $5 worth of 32. I said, give me $5 on 32. And they did. Lo and behold, when the tirage came in, when they were giving the winning numbers, they got this in the YouTube mobile, I got 32 people listening. And doing the winning numbers, 32 was the first number. And this is the first time in my life, I was 14, I won an insane amount of money. The money that I won was more money than my father, or my stepfather, my mother, a monthly salary put together. It exceeded it by a mile. It was a lot of money. I was 14. And when I won this, of course, I didn't know how much. I knew I won, but I didn't know how much money it was. Up until I went to the guy and I come with my receipt and say, hey, coughed it up. And then when the dude looked at it, he like, oh, he said, okay, hold on a second. And I sat down in there, and then they went and get my mother. And then my mother gonna run to the store, and then she saw me sitting in there, just sitting in there. I'm looking at. I already got all the stuff in my head. I can guarantee you, all of them were related to baking. That's what it was. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do so much damage. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But it's gonna relate to this. I can't wait to go to the school and buy this new pair of sneakers and stuff like that. And my mother came in, and my mother said, what happened here? Where'd you get it? How'd you want this and stuff? And I told her, I can't tell you the meaning I can't tell you how I won this, but I spoke with this guy and I explained him this dream and things like that, and this is what happened. So my mom said, well, you're too young to get this amount of money in your hand. I gotta talk to her. I gotta ask Mom how much money that was, but I know it was a lot. So the guy said, I'm sorry, man, you're too young. You play with my son all the time. And then in my head, I'm like, I'm going to kick your son's ass because you really swagger jacked me here, man. If I was some unknown kid, you would have given it to me. But they gave my mother the lump sum of cash. And my mom gave me a couple $100 out of it. And she said that this money gonna go through your head, and then we're going to pay your school with it because we went to private school back then. So I'm going to pay a semester or the whole year. She did, took the money, did renovation and things like that. I believe in Haitian money was like $50 that I paid for, $50, but 32 came out. So I went to the guy that told me about the dream, so I gave him some of that money, and he was very happy. And I sat there and I told him, why is it this dream, it's a blessing, but in my dream, when it came in me, it came like a curse. I was very afraid. Of course, beloved, you're 14, you don't want to miss all the teeth in your mouth. So the sister has a similar dream, just like I did, and she reacted the same way that I did. But she was mature, she had receptivity, she had intelligence and memory. And when I share the truth unto her, it makes sense to her. Of course, beloved, I'm not telling you the sister went over there and then get a scratch off ticket or whatever that is and won the lottery or anything like that. It could, possibly. But what I want my people to know, there are certain things, if you want to get into this truth, a hell of a lot of things gonna come, the blessing gonna come unto you in disguise. There's another sister here in the midst. We referred a book unto her. She read the book, and she literally went and did the exercise, and she said, I believe $8,000. I said $10,000, $8,000 to $10,000. She said the specific number. She said, I need this money so I can take care of these bills and whatever. And a few days later, bam, she got into a car accident. Nothing happened to her. But she had that old ass vehicles and that didn't worth that much. Guess what? They signed her a check for $10,000 or whatever specific amount of money, exactly the way she asked it. She was struck. But she did not give the mighty one into shame and reproach. She did not curse his name because this thing that happened unto her, she didn't know it. That's why I'm trying to tell the so-called Christian or whoever tried to drain unto us, be ready, because a lot of stuff gonna happen unto you. It's gonna be straight up like curse. But when you wait, you don't burst out, and then you say, wait, that was a blessing. That is indeed a blessing. Am I not a blessing unto the nation here? Am I not a good things that happen to the nation? Am I not useful to my brothers and sisters? Am I not a great servant unto my people? Didn't I do my job the proper way it's supposed to be done? Did I sell out my people? Of course, I have many opportunities to sell out the whole nation. I have opportunities to even do worse unto my brothers and sisters for money, but I didn't. And I would have never come right here online in this time if I did have my job. But the Most High took away my job. He got me fired from it, which was a huge blow unto me, which was really bad. It was a great shame, great reproach. I asked Mighty One, well, how am I going to take care of my family? My mother, my sister, my wife, my daughter, my friend, my... But it was a blessing in disguise. Sometimes the blessing is not for you. Sometimes you are a greater blessing to others. Therefore, that's why I become somewhat a blessing unto the nation. But people don't know the hell that I went to. People won't know the hell that you're going to. That's why we want to warn you. If you think you're going to come here and be a part of this because we are a family, like, well, those guys are disciplined. I like the way they do things. I'm going to be a part of this and stuff. And then, things are going to be good from now. Huge mistake, big mistake. Get ready for hell. Get ready for more hell if you choose to get involved with this. Blessing in disguise. It's very painful, beloved. It's very painful. You need guts to survive this, because the Holy One will not accept the weak. The reason why we get this far, because we've been through a lot. The name calling, the shaming, the lies, the calumny, the great slander, the great lies that been put about us, the attacks. We've been through this. That's why you see this growth in the midst of us. If you choose to go with us, you must be ready and accept pain. There's going to be a lot of them. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. I will leave you with love. There is possibilities that I might come back online again. I don't know, unless something happened. Hopefully, somebody shake Biden this morning and find his body dead cold. Hopefully Trump is running out there, his left leg tripped the right leg and he fell upon a fire hydrant and pierced his body and kill him dead. And then I might come online and say certain things. But make no mistake, beloved. This is not going to stop. This is going to keep on going. As they get worse, we get better. But there's a lot of pain. Beloved, go in peace. If you have any more other question, because it's already 12 a.m. where I'm at Eastern time, I will leave you with peace. Please send me an email, okay? Shalom. Good glory to the Mighty One. Thank you for the Holy Spirit for always being with us and in the midst of us, and bless us. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you for all the patrons, regardless of tiers. We have much more things coming on. We thank you for all the viewers, the watchers, the commentators. Whether you are subscribers or not, which I always told you, it's a bad idea. That's why I don't even want people to even subscribe to our channel, because these are very dangerous things to do. You, excuse me, you are marking yourself when you do this. You will become a target. They're going to come after you. They're going to check, is he or is she one of them? Are you one of the protected one? Or are you one of this? Okay, we thank all of you. I'll see you folks whenever the Mighty One says so. Shalom. All right, then the people in YouTube Live. Uh-oh.
The 8K family.
The people on YouTube Live.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step?
There you go.
Introducing the 8K family.
The people in YouTube Live, thank you for being here with us. Brother Lawrence, Brother Larry, Cherokee, Chosen One Indeed, Sister Sister Mimsaya Sharel. Let me see. Sister Karen D, Won It With a Spoon. All of the brothers, Brother Daniel Dillard, all of you that were here with me, thank you so much. Your work is greatly appreciated. I will leave you with peace, love, and great glory. Shalom.